All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota. You are watching the TPN TV and radio network coming to you live from the United States of America. So today we get a very important guest. Some of us sabi him as BMT. Well, in real name now Michael Brima Turay. BMT na been deputy PRO na APC NA, APC North America na ya. Before he left for Gona Salon, he will be communication director for the Ministry of Education and Science and Technology. And now he in a salon. So let me introduce for una Mr. BMT, Brima Michael Turay. Hey, BMT, how you do? You hear me? BMT, you hear me? BMT. You
Yes.
don't. Okay, you hear me, right?
Very clearly, yes.
Okay, I say how you dey do.
I hear you very clearly.
Okay, I say how you dey do. You dey do well?
I hear you very clearly, yes.
Yes, I know, but I dey just say,
I do very well. Thank you for having me on the program for the first time.
all right, thanks very much for coming on the program. We'll get a very
I do
interesting.
very well.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
I do very well, yes.
Okay. All right. We'll get a very important topic today. We'll get for can discuss, and that get for do with the politics na salon. But we start with former presidents. We understand say the APC politics na salon is becoming very toxic to us and it's by Koroma. So what thing are you take on that? Up. Salon internet. All right. BMT gets some kind of okay. BMT is just gone out. He's coming back. I think he gets salon issue. I go tell him if he not able for go through the live stream, the TV, it can do in hold on, let me see. Okay, he's coming back. BMT is coming back. Let we give him a little bit of time and we go from there. He's getting a little bit of lag. Hold on, let me see. All right, BMT, it seems like your internet they fluctuate. You hear me? BMT, you hear me? The internet they fluctuate.
You dey get me, Doc?
Yeah, they get you clearly. Now you know they get me. Me, they get you clearly. They get you clearly.
The internet dey fluctuate.
Yeah.
I dey get you now, yes.
All right, I say waiting that you take on the toxicity way APC politics now. All right, you hear me?
Me said they get you.
Oh, the internet get problem. Let me see here. All right, BMT internet get problem. I don't know. Maybe we will probably get for switch it to the audio instead of the live because I don't think the internet good. Internet not good. Let me see if I can. All right. I'm still waiting for BMT for coming. All right, you hearing me?
I didn't get you now.
Okay, I think say yeah, the other one, the internet get problem. Okay, just go a little bit out of the screen. Okay.
Get me now.
Yeah, okay, now it's better. Yeah. So thank you very much for kind of the program. I know say when our internet get problem and with the I've been dating the same problem I've been get. So now we talk about APC politics. We they see let's say there is some kind of a toxic politics, and it's by Kuroma. What thing you think? What thing they cause this?
Well, first of all, I want for
Would I go ahead?
okay. First of all, I want to tell you thank you for getting me on the program for the first time.
I know. At 13 years, not the first time this.
So and I also want to thank you very much for putting this program together because it's very educative.
Yep.
And it does help a whole lot for inform people and for actually discourage misinformation as well.
Yeah.
And so having said that, and I want to say hi to me Arizona family because I don't want to forget that also.
Yeah.
That's the foundation for whatever BMT today, so I have to appreciate that.
Yeah.
But coming to the politics of the land, Dr. Mankota, say going into President Kuruma in second term now begin experience some kind of hiccup inside with APC politics.
Yeah.
After waiting President Kuruma don't do, everybody now feels say after him, there will be president. And so now the fight open. Would they say this, would they say that, would they kungusa so, would they talk so, for time to quell one another problem for those inside the APC.
Yeah.
And of course, Ian and Kuruma become the recipient of all the gossip, all the bad mouthing, all the word swinging, and all of that. And so going into the after EU regime now, going into the 2028 election, that's no problem. We get 28 people waiting up instead of just a few before we will manage. The problem can begin. And so with that, a whole lot of problems come up. And then at the end of the day, we get what you call in America a political rookie. Somebody we not get political experience when Dr. Sumana as an Escoma in candidate who is elect, basically. Well, I had the APC. Disgruntlement setting, problems coming, people vexed. We go into the elections with a divided house, basically.
Yeah.
So with that, there were a lot of problems along the way. So that's the foundation for the problems we face going forward.
So we understand say one of the things we actually happen where some people they accuse us by Kuroma. Then say anytime during that time then they when in time done where people then they come the 28 people there anyone will go meet them where go say pa me I want for Tinapo say well go to I will support you. Is that true or what? Because that animosity at the area and so many times.
Well, at least from one or two people we been did among that list, we me personally talk to, then tell me say then go, then tell us say pa me want for B2. He tell us say well are you right? You know Telonia. I mean I can't tell you say no stand. I mean are you right? So that yes, at least from two people we I talk to when I been flagged in aspirant them we tell me that kind of thing. So I can vouch for that.
Okay. Well Now we talk about one of the person who actually a casualty of the problem that the APC during that time then they before leading to the 2018 when Sam Sumana. Why people then they limit the discussion about Sam Sumana?
Well, Doc, as you and me know, And me and you too, we don't date at the forums them. They tell people about the relevance of this particular person, for example, and for also at least for the betterment of the APC. Now me could be to do that, not to like say now the person, the individual exactly with the type of promote. It's for the betterment of the APC. And so this person here, as you know, came into the political limelight in 2004. It's Alaji Samuel Sumana. And in 2004, people are not still know say now as far back as that same day, Sumana don't begin peep into the APC politics. But even before that, dog, it's very important for let people know because of people like you say, who said Sumana come over? Who said this man come over? It's important for let the whole world, not just alone or America, but the whole world knows say Sam Sumana in Daddy, Chief Sam Sumana Nakuno. Now, one very few paramount chiefs them at that time in that part of the country will support Sheikh Stevens. Where Sheikh Stevens been a visit, where they pull diamonds and gear and say, go try. This same Chief Sam Sumana, na jail a day for the sake of APC inside and cuff, where a whole baby Sam Sumana for the first time, nine hand. Inside and cuff for the APC. So where people like you say, who says Sam Sumana come over, come on, who say be APC? Well, he not joined APC. Sam Sumana then born inside the APC. In Daddy, the one that will be the finance the APC through Shaka Step. And so having said that, if that was in 2004, then call him into the political limelight of the APC, in a businessman not interested in politics, I can tell you this, that so many people don't know though, that even the late Ahmed Tijan Kaba, President Kaba, invites Sam Sumana twice for offer and position as a minister in SLBP cabinet. He rejects some party because he know he APC background from Daddy himself. And so if that kind of president can finally come into the APC and going over there, go to 2007, then actually appoint him as running mate. And then for the first time, APC will able to win Nakono presidential thing because keep in mind, and what people don't understand, Nakono, they don't follow a political party and they follow leaders. From Tamba Songombriwa, when I introduced APC team Nakono, from Chief Tamba Songombriwa, after it was Air Abu Kuruma, lawyer Air Abu Kuruma, when former first lady in Daddy, Tiayama Kuruma, and then after it was Sam Sumana. But during the time of Abu Kuruma, now the 10 SLPP be the win Nakono. But after where Sam Sumana take up the leadership, not the way they vote for or campaign for, now the people of Kono, they identify the leader. And once they identify and say, now this person, now we only this time around, now they go behind. And so because of that, APC will win in 2007 because Kono don't discover a new leader. And so if that new leader they come, they work with President Kuruma, young, vibrant, intelligent, he studied in America and everything, down to earth, he respect and Kuruma and everything. And then people are beginning to say, oh, the kind of relationship between this man here and President Kuruma, if we allow, this is not a problem. Now we can't succeed President Kuruma. So the fear within the APC at that time was that if we allow this man to do 2 terms as vice president, and he succeeds President Kuruma, he will do another 2 terms, he will not enjoy 20 years of leadership inside the APC or the country. They had a problem with that. That was the beginning of his problem. And so...
Well, before we go to that, let me go back to in financial contributions towards the APCs from 2004 to 2007, because some people then say, well, Sam Sumana was he buy the VP positions. This rumor don't go on for a very long time. What's in your financial contribution towards the APC during that time, Dave?
Doc, at that time in 2007, I can tell you, and for the people and where they read, the APC where you see so, in what? In cash and asset at the time, where in cash at the time where they submit to PPR was 4 million euros. The PMDC, a brand new party, had 59 million euros as money where they get cash, where they declare to the PPRC at that time. So that would tell you the APC was broke at that time. He came on board and resuscitate the APC financially. People are now they deny, say, oh, not baby, you're not being given money and everything fine. The one the way know they know. When an Eskroma can go to the southeast in 2004, 2005, he handed over to the southeasterners and say, from today, everything we get for do the southeast, as far as spending and everything, on account of Sumana, not account to me. And indeed, during that election in 2007, he financed 90% of everything where APC be need for finance and the southeast and India. The records are there to show. So that now financial contribution, in addition to when he don't become vice president now, the people away he actually bail out, the people away rescue, the lives the way he actually make relevant. And they like today, the one the way he pay collect fee for being lawyer and all of that. Then they will look at that side. But that is the man that we were denigrating today.
So now when you talk about a fallout with Ernest Bai Koroma, because what they try for talk so for say during 2004 and 7 and leading to the election now, say they win the election, the amount of money we don't spend at the APC, and what to make the fallout with Ernest Bai Koroma?
Well, you know, that remains a question to be answered by President Koroma to this day, because and that's not fair to the colonial people. Because the Sierra people deserve to know what happened between he and a vice president where he be busy, not sleep in the party. And President Koroma at that time not been the eat lunch without Sumana. He would invite him to come over to the state house for let them eat lunch together. What happened, what not happen, where problem come inside to this day, me and you and everybody else, well, except for the one the way do inside in a caucus. But me and you till to this time, nobody not tell me what he bring problem between them two. But this was his vice president who respect him so much. This is the vice president we protect him so much. This is the vice president we support him so much. Most of the development projects the way and the romance of Simpa, Sumana hand there inside. God in heaven knows. President Koroma knows that. The one that will be there very close, they know that. Whether they agree today or not, but that is the truth. But someday, somehow, the truth will come out. But then fall out for whatever reason. Nobody don't know. And so you have all these external forces. They pounce on an Eskroma, say, this mortal mania, if you allow to be president, you know, will be relevant to all that kind of thing, and they all kind of mix up. Keep in mind, say, this young man here, he always tell you, say, at a time where he politically irrelevant, now the same President Koroma now ACN and say, now this one now wants out of a little over 6 million people at the time. He still continues to rehearse that kind of thing that we up to this time. Say, this man now make me relevant politically. Now is me on. Stay now in this man. Say for Christ's sake, what thing happen, what not happen. As someone, everybody in the world for cancer and say, tell me what I do. I go beg you. To this day, nobody not able to know what happened. But there was a fallout. There was a fallout.
Well, let me take a little bit further to that, because Sumana also gets people them where na young brothers and sisters, people like Logus Koroma, Diana Konomani, Karmokaba. When this problem be happen, we then kick Sumana. I've been confront Karmokaba na the TPN forum. I tell and say, listen, this na your brother, no matter what's not the circumstance. If una now one of the minority tribes in their country, they were not looking for get somebody like this for comes very close to the height of power. If you they talk them kind of for say Sumana na this, Sumana na that, what we not they do. So we get that confrontation between me and into. So what happened? Why people are they also contributed towards Sumana in expulsion one?
You know, Doc. From the only thing I can tell you is that it was all part of the game. They get to find a reason to get them out. And the only way where they will get them out easily, now for use young brothers and sisters them from the very corner. So they prevail on the Balogun Logus Kuruma, the Diana Finda Konomani, the Karmo Kabat. Because if they say anything negative about Sumana at that time, everybody go believe them. See, now them brother, oh, they talk so now. That's what it be. Anything they say, that's what it be. But now the same one, team up before, and come up and doc. I mean, remember, they say the man say he get degree from a university in America, not to say be doc you. The same man when he be vice president, he go to that university, they honor him for being one of their own, when they become vice president. Can you imagine that? And then after that, they honor him. He gets a certificate. America, you know, in a public record, education is in a public record. Like you saw where that Dr. Mankota, somebody say you know to doctor, John, it is like you go to university, not to know.
Yeah.
He will go find out about you. Like me, Brima, my Catriona, all seen in Phoenix, Arizona, where go there, I do a master's day, when I all attend the graduation. I know what life on I say I not get master's degree. I start my PhD and not finish it. So I know can't like I get PhD. We all know that in Arizona. So, but na that kind of thing in day. Then they say the man say, na Muslim way in a be Christian. Doc, you and me know say you can be Christian today tomorrow you be Muslim if you want.
Yeah.
Not to tell you criteria. But let you make them against somebody. They say the man violent, he make violence against somebody. The commission, the inquiry where they do proves say not to him. But they use all that day against and say, for that reason, let us expel him. Because the only way where they say once he's not a member of a political party, then they will expel him. I don't know the lawyers they were advised at that kind of way. It was a wrong advice because they elect them at the same time, simultaneously, president and vice president. So they could have allowed him to finish his term, and President Kurma, whoever it is, no appoint again or not bring a near APC politics again. That's the one for do. But they eventually expel him from the party. He go out and go sit down. So then that then happen. And the fallout this way happen will lead to the expulsion from the party.
Yeah, somebody want for make I ask you a question, but I think I get that question that they ask that question there. Okay. And okay, so but now we move on before we go to the comments. So if you get any comments now, yeah, for put on the comment section. So the people see effect on Kono leadership. How are you going able to describe this syndrome for the C4C leadership in Kono?
Thank you very much, Doc. Okay, this man another expel and done. Keep in mind, at that time, Sumana was very influential. He had a lot of money from the businesses who had been run before he became vice president. He could have done the same thing where the vice president in South Sudan do, Dr. Rick Machar. Where Salva Kiir, the president, pull him from his position as vice president. Rick Machar go to bush. He form a militia. He come and kill people in Sudan because he wants him vice president. At the end of the day, where the killings then continue, Salva Kiir, when the president say, no, wait, this man allow call him back because we don't tire with this failure. Then call him back, then can't get him back in vice president. Sumana could have done the same. But no, not a very peaceful man. He no one foresee any bloodshed as a result of vice presidency. He believes his alone is bigger than one person vice president. So he left. He taking case. Now the ECOWAS court, now the Supreme Court court, now, of course, you know what's the politics of the land. We person a president and you want them, and I ain't in charge of the court. What do you expect about that? So in every winning case now, so he take and go to the ECOWAS court, that they finally go winning case say a human right was being violated by the action where they take against them. Then before I finish in term, and that's it. If they don't want to be anything again at APC, then we'll determine that as a party. But not pull in the middle of the game. So that was something where they say Salon not do right. And the ECOWAS been slammed some kind of charges there and everything. You know, pursue the one a day, you know, come and offend nobody, he goes to Ghana, slap one. They inform C4C in America, America and Salon combined, then call and say, I can't head this party here. He come, he head the C4C, he count on 90 days to elections, and we see what happen. He win almost all the seats in Nakono, except for one. He win all the council seats. He win the mayoral seat, the C4C. And he gets a little over 84,000 votes. Where if you add them votes a day to Kamaremba votes, they own at 26,000. A similar thing will do to Kamaremba where he say he want to be flag bearer. We deny him APC membership. We take the membership card from his hand, we get him money back. We make it go from the Alliance Democratic Party, ADP. If in 26,000 votes the way pool, now did not primarily, they add on to some Sumana 84,000 votes. President Biono before win Dr. Samura Kama by the 90,000 votes we win. So you see, so we shoot to self na the leg by the actions the way we take. And so if that don't happen, it teach we a lesson in 2018. Then he returned back and Ghana go sit down. The same President Koroma na instant the other Tumbo Bangura. There is evidence to that. They go prevail on this man and let come back to party. Let come back to daddy party. Now that Tumbo go, he go lay the foundation before in the President Koroma later go and go meet some Sumana, waiting and talk to, waiting and not talk to, but they end up for agree say if we return back and can't join in Papa in party back.
To the APC, yeah.
He officially resigned from the C4C party. Now, he will be more at the SLBPO. They say the man fool, the man this power, all this man don't do you, president, wait for hater for the rest of your life. You agree back for Ghana APC, you join them back. Vice President Sam Sumana say the man first, na me big go. Second, na me brother-in-law, he married me sister. And now he is me and in the middle of over 6 million people, they say, let this man be me running mate. What else can anybody do for you for let you know say that person they actually get you back? So that's why I regard him as that kind of person now. So if he come back, he resigned from the C4C, he received an acknowledgement letter from the C4C say we don't accept your resignation. He presented 2 letters to the APC and NAC, National Advisory Committee meet or the second highest decision making body.
At that time,
meet at the time when they meet, doc, very important for let people know. These people have to transform themselves into a national delegates conference because we get Corona going on, as you imagine.
Yeah.
They may get to transform themselves into a national delegates conference for letting them get the power for extended term, so that they will take the action where they take for extended term. They would have to be an NDC. And it was at that same moment that they accepted Sam Sumana's return to the APC and write a letter of reinstatement to Ram. That letter could have been, we are now an NDC. You don't come and submit and say you want to come back. We don't accept your apology according to Ambassador Usman Fode and Sané in correspondence at that time. We don't accept you request for comeback. We don't pardon you, and we don't unanimously. That's what is there in the letter. Unanimously, with no dissent. Nobody not say no. All over 30 people, 31 people, I think, at the time. They would not accept, say, let you come back to you daddy party. But in the letter, they say, but you come back will only be approved by a national delegate conference. Double standards, doc. You know that very well. That situation where they were at the time when they took that decision was a national delegate conference. Why would they push it to forget another national delegates conference? But fine, the man still accept. He can't sit down. So you see, these are the things, you know.
Well, let me ask you. Because this question person put on the screen. Al Hassan Bagura say, Doctor, also please ask BMT why Chief Sam Sumana did not take part in past 2023 elections campaign activity for APC. So the relates to what you talk to. So go ahead.
You know, Doc, very interesting, and I like where this was here asking question. You can a question where will not be done answer until quite recently where I do an article on that. Because it's very important, let's say no. Because what they claim is, oh, this man not participate in an election, he just don't want now they wait for flag bearer, he want to be president no more. No, that is not the case. After where this man here don't pay him money for the form for the flag bearer race, they accept 6 million. He pay in backlog from 2016 to 2023. Now me go pay in a bank. That money, I come then give you receipt. Understand? And then the flag bearer fee, 30 million. Now me this bank where go na bank go pay. Then give receipt. They accept all the money. At the end of the day, when the 10 reach, they say no, you don't qualify for participate at the flag bearer race because the letter will be saying you be say once you go to national delegates conference, they will approve your membership. You know, go na busho. You know, call that money. Hey, doc, let's be careful. Hacking or something. Let's be careful. Some of them hacking and they pay people. Let's be careful. The man who are taking money in my hand, and I not tell and say, no can pay. You not qualify. When I take all the money in my hand, and at the end of the day, when I say you not qualify, you know they participate in this race. You know, cost nobody, you know, succeed nobody. It's on a corner and keep quiet. Then go do the convention, then elect the national officials and flag bearer. Now, in are the first outside body amongst all the other flag bearers, aspirants them, we congratulate and say you accept and say let Dr. Tamura bring the party together, let all work and move on. Now, in are the first. I mean, right, that press release thing. We all agree on, I'll send them out. In fact, Dr. Tamura, people will call for confirm say if now we send that one. Because I mean, what is say we're gonna court. No, we're not gonna nobody court. Sumana say the APC when I'm on daddy, the APC, I know they carry on a court. Let them carry on no more. The time go reach tomorrow, where truth would be told. The truth will come out and at the end of the ritual. So if una go the convention and don't get flag by another election national officers, and look waiting up, doc, even with that particular situation day, when they go elect the national officers, it's very important for let people know before I can't answer that mandate question. Kenema, Kono, 0% at the national executive. Kenema, 0% at the national executive. Kailau, 0% at the national executive. Bo, 0% at the national executive. Bond, 0%. Nobody at the national executive. Moyamba, 0. Nobody at the national executive. Put down because they get CDI two list and it inside. As national publicity sector. Tonkolili, now 1%. Now in the national executive. Koinadugu, 0. Nobody. Palaba, 0. Nobody. Potloko, 0. Nobody.
Wow.
And then Cambia, 1% by Mahmoud. Because he dealt. And then Karene Bombali, 16. The reason why we Fatima say Nakamakwe root executive. Look at all those things. You understand? And there's subject to provocation. This party are not a one great bossy getter. This party are people that don't suffer for them. This party are people that don't die for them. This party are people that don't spend their wealth and their resources for them. For let just a handful of people can just feel say they will hijack this party and take up and put everybody aside. You know, it was very unthinkable. Lance and Adubu survived partly because the Liban bounce if a mistake with the bounce and the Liban no say with the money and again the majority is APC. If anyone of them describe the bounce, no problem for the APC. You know that, you and me know that.
Yeah.
It's so able to survive. Well, I come to the first question. After the convention, they want some Sumana for lead them for go Kono because then discover say Kono a very pivotal for the winning of the APC. Because Kono don't give APC problem 2018. They don't want to repeat. And in fairness to them, Dr. Samura Kamara, in Alaji Mikaelu Mansare, lawyer Lansana Dubuya, Mr. Thomas Koroma, President Koroma, his small brother, and a good many others. Combo, they all come to Chief Sam Sumana. I was there, not to hear say. I was sitting right in that hall. Say they come ask Chief Sam Sumana, say they want let in the Guna Kono, which would be an obstacle or impediment to let that happen. So, cut a long story short, Chief Sam Sumana say, look, me, first of all, congratulations for being elected as flag bearer. Are ready for joining now for go any side as long as now for the APC. He said, but whose legs the way I go stand on for go to before with people in Apono for go talk to them about APC? Where me reinstatement. Say now, when I not send me that letter day for tell me say I have been officially reinstated. But you know what, dog? Some people not even need a letter of reinstatement. Maybe they expect from the APC a letter of congratulations, thank you for coming back. We have endorsed your reinstatement at the National Delegate Conference in McKinney. After that pronouncement, we'll say everybody will then rep, everybody will then suspend, everybody will go because he begged. Let them all come back, not to so all man like, yeah, let them come. That was because the big fish where them were eliminated when Sumana not did it. So all man can say all man can. Well, fine. What else do we need a letter for? What else do we need a letter for? So, but in my presence, Doc, Dr. Samura Kamara, let go the palm. Let go the palm. He may have had a very genuine heart and really genuine in terms of what he want for do inside the APC, but maybe in surroundings very, very toxic. That Monday in me present, he draw paper and pen. He push him before Sam Sumana say, Chief Sam Sumana, Sam, write what you want for me inside that letter.
That's Dr. Samura.
Dr. Samura Kamara push paper before Sam Sumana and pen say, Sam, write about what you want for inside that letter. Because he said, last night, he didn't. He said, what happened? He said, well, what happened so? Now Sam Sumana said, no, I said, I'm not the right. He said, that people are no waiting for right. He said, the statement letter them sent to me. So all they need for do is after the National Delegate Conference, the approval, then for send me the statement letter say, finally the NDC don't go approve you.
And that letter, then can them go to in people in Akono.
Exactly. That letter they now Sam say, if I get them, then I don't get legs for stand on. You cannot want tomorrow go na Kenema Bo, Kailan, for no any sign in the southeast. Somebody go ask me, say, boy, you know be APC, you know even kind that provocation thing. Or somebody go na court for anti-party activity. What you do inside APC will not approve it. All that kind of thing. But in fairness to Alhaji Mikailu Mansari, also in that same meeting, when Sam Sumana talk about the letter, now he say, well, he said, we the leadership of the APC. You know, we don't ask. He said, the leader, look at Dr. Samura Kamara, me na the chairman, look the Secretary General, Lawyer Lansana. He said, now then I also. He said, so, I know, he said, this, we need for really arrange this year. Doc, they left that place, they will left, they will pass to scatter that place, they with the understanding, say, in 48 hours, that letter is going to come. When they finally send a letter to Sam Sumana, the letter say you have been readmitted. Doc, you and me know, doctor, you know what the difference between reinstatement and readmission. Readmitted means if they can't start, you meet. Reinstatement means you been there. Now they can't start. Now, like when they suspend you from your job, they say, oh, they investigate you. And then investigate you, say, the final say you're not guilty. They say, well, you'll be reinstated. If you're the deputy director, then you can't sit down back that bridge.
Yep.
So where Chief Sam Sumana received that kind of letter, they nice they know it. Then people are still play with me. They all come with the letter, say no it is taken back to them. Tell them say let them go do the right thing. Yeah. Say not to them kind letter. We agree on not to that kind letter. They Usman Podi and been sent to me. When they send that letter they back, when they finally send another letter, they put reinstatement as the caption, as the subject of the letter. But inside the body of the letter, there's a readmission. You see the baru?
Then they play with words.
Like say somebody not there for read the letter and catch up. But we na big fool, so all day behind this man read and said behind them blind enough. We not go able to all of no say no, this is not go play. Then say you have been readmitted, but the caption say reinstated. You know they play with us in that kind of way. Let we left them here inside the APC. All the problem that they face now we cause and by the kind of thing that we do to self. So now that makes some smart and say, well, me, nobody know go feature me na any rally where I go to Utuna for go talk about APC. What they will not go tell me, say, but come on, you know, say APC, what they can't talk now about APC. Now you see on nine corner the wait. Now then say they go win na corner, win all side without some corner. Fine, we agree. At the end of the day, look who's out there. Corner, so the boss will ask the question, now answer this one, and make some manner, sit down in corner and no bother. You know what problem with anybody.
All right, I will continue for putting a comment at the comment section of I believe say a lot of comments don't come, but let me just move on a little bit. Then we talk about the problem with the former executive versus Alfred Peter Conte. and leading to the formation of the ITGC. Then I want also for make you include the contributions of Sam Sumana financially at the ITGC, because there are a lot of rumors or even allegations say, oh, the ITGC was formed by Sam Sumana and they sponsor them, all those kind of things. Can you discuss on that?
No, clear me know very clearly the ITGC form when Sumana not even know what they go on. After Peter Conte come up from nowhere, he come up and we like some alien from another planet. We can't dump and we by APC and can slam in case the court say this executive don't expire, they don't outlive their time. Therefore, step aside. He get a matter in a court. They felt over that matter. They say the court will say yes, based on everything we don't present the lawyers on both sides. We don't find out say yes. After Peter Conte get case lawyer say yes, we don't overstay on time. Therefore, we step aside. Through a court order, they step them aside. Who says some Sumana connect Panandi? Who says some Sumana you can inside Panandi? You know, anything way happen to the APC, them bunch of them slap up on some Sumana, they say naing. When they lost so all 2023, they say na some Sumana. Everything way ever happened to them. They carry in a court, they say na some Sumana. Then left them can't hear. Then Tia no fine. Hake, you know fine. I don't repeat again. If everything not stop, this AKI will continue to perpetuate and go to the last. You know, wherever we win election in this country, if not then can't hear number one to continue for the left. So Chief Sumana no gets no connection with Peter Conte before he can salon, before he can win a court, before he go win case. But if the court don't go say now na ITGC now then they run the show na APC. And Sumana no say in a APC. And no one for let the APC fall. What is wrong for let him support that particular body day? Not only after Peter Conte one agree day. Now the 9 days, the other one they get almost 12. Yes, they get 12. So Sumana before say no, the equation not balance. That not put me money inside. But now APC it be the support. Support it not be give the money, be give that to go na some happen do. Or go win that seat. Before you win them, all my only money. The one the way don't be minister from almost here till they keep the money there. In 9 years. They still take offense why it was support the ITGC. If people like saying as Peter Conte support. Wrong. The APC be the support because at that time the ITGC is like the knack of the APC. So now that's not the it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this past election because you talk about the impact of Kono and why we lost. What you tell me exactly in your own opinion, because you've been there. Why you think say this make we lost the election?
Now stubbornness, what is team now called Burfane? Stubbornness and Burfane. Team now called Burfane. Yes. Now in cause that. You know, now because we see the sign. We will not see the one in signs in 2018.
Yep.
Enough for us for land less in the note. If we do not have Kono, no problem. But what happened? We downplay the Kono issue. We get people and they cost Kono people there and the Southeastern and day and night. They cost them. How you go win election if the Southeast you not get support?
Big problem.
We understand that even some of the polling stations then at the Southeast will not get polling agents and they. How can you win an election without polling agents and the Southeast, without support from the Southeast? You need that big chunk there for Adam so what you get down there at the north and the west will let you win an election. Now that the SPP do. They say, okay, well, until I don't throw it or not, we potentially before make una even win in 2018. Now Kono make una win 2007, now win 2012, but when 2018 come, una do bad to the picking, una throw them. They say bounce by una able learn lesson from there. Una come back 2023, una do the same thing by picking, una exclude them. For Christ's sake, una allow the man to go participate in the flag bearer race a loss. Like I like so man no go tell me say can't go with me, go any side after you don't go lost na McKinney. No, I not before I say no, chief, you know what? No, I cannot be part of it. But even when I be there with them, when we finally get Dr. Samura Kamara, I go to my constituency and village, I did 1 month, 2 weeks for campaign and fed for let Dr. Samura Kamara. and he gets Baku votes them from there. We win the MPC, we win 5 council seats. We get now 4 wards they'll get it, but we get 5 council seats because the numbers them be high. I did that on behalf of Sam Sumana. I talk with I say go. APC is bigger than one candidate. So
Yes.
if all here happen 2023 come, if we don't exclude the man, and we not say irrelevant for let participate, all na before do send a letter of statement. The man gets the mods to go for tell it. Well, finally I'm back in the APC, and so we now go into the APC. Kono before they be now because now in are the leader for now. Now leaders they kono and they follow, not to party. So when they vex, they say, oh, we vote for the other party when I STP. But teach them a lesson. Now that's happened. So problem all now they come out.
Yeah, okay. Let me go to the comments. Let me read the comments a little bit. Sean say, good afternoon, doctor. Good afternoon, Mr. Sean. And he said, we are not partisan in Kono. We don't care about APC or SLPP. They are both oppressive to our people and our land. Let's get rid of them both. Ajibu Jalo say, BMT could not have said it better. As long as the leadership of APC insists on marginalizing Sam Sumana and by extension the district of Kono, APC will remain in disarray and in opposition. Al-Hassan Bangu, okay, I think we don't read. No, Al-Hassan Bangura say, Doctor, I want you to ask BMT why Chief Sam Sumana was not allowed to contest for flag bearer in election for APC. From Al-Hassan Bangura, Freetown. I think you talk about this a little bit, but you can talk about it more.
Well, I cannot agree with my brother Ajibu Jalo more because it just only Liam. Without Kono, we are ever going to remain in opposition for the rest of our lives. It's not that we want to do. We have to come back to the drawing board. But for the always say why Sam Sumana not participate in the flag bearer race, my brother, and the APC say the man not qualified because they don't send a letter say a reinstatement not going to be approved until they go to a national delegates conference. So they disqualify him. But remember, like I say, they take your money in backlog. Let me go pay in a bank. I come, I give the receipt. They give me receipt. 12 million leos thereabout. If in flag bearer form, the fees 6 million APM, they accept them. The flag bearer candidature fee 30 million, they accept them. Understand? They accept that one day. But when it comes to in participation, they say no. But here is what is interesting, my brother, Dr. Mankota. You read the name Paul Pajero Bangura, not so?
Yeah.
Paul Pajero Bangura Tokolili.
Yeah.
He was the chairman of Tokolili district before Dr. Minkaluba can replace him. Paul Pajero Bangura vex because of that. He goes to Dr. Pulifolian. He not resigned from the APCO. He vex goes sit up. In 2018, when Musa Tarawali formed a new party, the Citizens Democratic Party, CDP, Paul Pajero Bangura go be running mate to Musa Tarawali. Somebody who resigned from the APC, he go be running mate to a brand new party, to Musa Tarawali. After that, they done 2023. The same Paul Pajero Bangura came back to the APC, then give a brochure, then he paid flag bearer fee. He go contest for the flag bearer race. Keep in mind, this man will don't go be running mate to another person, another party. They not drive a move from the APC. Sam Sumana where they expel out of cooked up lies and fabricated stuff. He come back in good faith, he not affect nobody. They say no, you not qualified. But that man will left the APC, they not rep. They say, you know, for come back. Well, I give you a few names of the people that will left APC and come back. We start with Edward Kago, the brother of lawyer Frank Kago. Call APC, you know. Now APC now they get money way from American transport. Without all enough to know, then send a day. American transport. That APC look and be 11. They go from party where they call People's National Convention. And now Ambassador Usman Fodi and Sane. Now the midday, not party day. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Now the midday, not party day. Now violence, now make them drop the common Akamakwe. Gonna let them be the base. Edward Kagbo came back to the APC after that. Nobody knows succeed him. Nobody no asked him for letter of reinstatement. Nobody no asked him for letter of resignation. He come. President Kuruma, Alaji Kemosise, Honorable Ibrahim Sori, late Afsa Tukaba, then one Kuruma guy, the Mide PDP, People's Democratic Party. Wait a moment, break away from the APC because APC don't toxic, now social labor business, equity, and everything. When he go, now, and the commander, one of the one the way go with. Now, PDP. He did a PDP sober, where he discovers, say, he not get a chance for be president inside under PDP, he can't APC back.
Well, he run for PDP in the parliament.
Of course. He not been organized the secretary or there about something. He gets a position at PDP, executive member. But he come back in APC. 2005, the Secretary General of the PDP, Bangafoma, where one Mr. ML Bangura write to them for inquire about the membership of them people here. The Secretary General, AB Bangafoma, he writes back to Mr. ML Bangura, say, as far as he know, without prejudice or malice, he knows say them people here their names here. Anas by Kuruma, Honorable Ibrahim Kemosi say, Honorable Ibrahim Sori, Honorable Kuruma, Honorable Afsa Tukaba, they are still members of the PDP. They never resigned from the PDP.
Wow.
They never obtained a letter of resignation from the Denkana APC. APC not ask them for letter of resignation from the PDP. Denkana APC, they do what they for do. Nobody not rep them. Doctor left them here. They left them here. But who names them day? Where I will name you? But where about even the latest one? See the air to this when our publicity sector. Now PMDC come out. You never bring letter of resignation from PMDC. Kerma Kabana PMDC come out, never bring we letter of resignation. Huh? Dr. Soko Kabia na PMDC never bring we letter of resignation. Mohamed Bangura, PMDC, UDM, Ikami never bring we letter of resignation from any of them party the day. You name them, the list can go on and on and on. There are people that never bring letter. But to accept them, Mojo Kaikai, PMDC, Arobokari, PMDC to APC, only one. No offense, no malice against them. But that be happy. You not tell and say, you know, qualify to come back to the APC. Some man away in Dadide, be they give money to Sekativi, give diamonds to Sekativi, they go try. Then say in a stranger, enough for come. You see what you do to them? Then the people are left. How can no good? How can no fine? How can we catch any establishment? It is reunion now to the last. God no wants ugly. God no want that kind of baru business here. Una lo left. If APC ever want to survive, then they left that kind of baru here. You know fine. You know fine at all.
All right, let me continue with the comment. Shall say very soon the Eastern District will have its own political party that will be a check on the two corrupt parties. Al-Hassan Bangura said, okay, I think we don't answer this already. Ajibu Jallo say, Samura's reign as it ends in December, failing to resolve the EBK created some Sumana mess will inform all on his capacity and ability of leadership. He also said, indeed, the July 7th reply to some Sumana's request said, the NAC has unanimously and unconditionally approved your request for reinstatement subject to NDC approval.
Mm-hmm. Well, before I even go to the depth of that statement here and everything, Dr. Ashia Utuna, something where most people are not sabi. Dr. Samura Kamara, with all fairness to them and no malice intended, now possibly he be say in 2000 up to 2004 2008 up to 2007 he was not a registered voter inside Salone. Up to 2007, I repeat, Dr. Samura Kamara, no malice intended, was not a registered voter inside Salone. The very reason why they're not able to make him minister at that time, because you not qualify for be a minister if you don't vote, or if you don't register voter, who don't vote as alone. So a year for wait till 2008, the local council election. Now he can register. We make after that, they appoint him bank governor now, they appoint him minister of finance, and later on minister of foreign affairs. And he not be a member of the APC until 2017.
Yeah.
And 2018 in a flag bearer. Ebo, nalo look all in the back. Unale look all in the hacking, you know, fine. We get for left. This man in 2007 not be even be a registered voter. He not be qualified for vote for anybody in this country. Now 2008, he became a registered voter. We make the appointment as people we appoint as minister, because the law not before allowed to let the appoint as minister. He lost 2018. Make a flag bearer over 27 other aspirants. We not be there at the political limelight. You not be come near yourself. Then go bring him from nowhere. We begin asking Sabiam all kinds of things. Huh? We get for left. And then 2023, look what did happen back. And right now the paper say Dr. Sumana Kamara 2028. There is a left local business. APC for left local business. This is complete local business now. APC really need for left. Yes, Dr. Sumana Kamara 2028. Now anybody will talk now for 2028. They say, look, APC get problem. They don't even talk about that. Now 2028 they don't begin talk about. Well, no, the whole meeting I can't be for flag bearer 2028. Like we don't know. Okay, the evidence and they will be meeting the whole already. Dr. Sumana Kamara, in case in issue not on it too. The matter still there. Then the whole meeting right now for 2028, look as I speak. And they want to question somebody and ask somebody why, if I even begin for prepare for 2028, give me a break. These people need to stop, because this is very toxic and it's not going to help this party. Believe me. If they want the opposition forever and ever, fine. We will help them be in opposition forever and ever. Because as to Sumana in membership, no, they don't be anybody for letter. He does not need a letter from the APC. No. That pronouncement at the NDC was enough to qualify his membership. Period. Let them hold on to whatever letter they hold on to. When we're ready for participate, let's see whether they tell you they will not qualify for participate. Now court will go end, brah. We go then court 2028 back. No, I'm serious. This time I'm not allow them for drag into the mud. Enough has to be enough. What kind of madness? So now that's the thing.
Well, Alansan Bangura just asked the question. Doctor asked you, what is the way forward for Chief Sumana now, after all bad treatments done to him by this APC?
The way forward for Chief Sumana is, he was APC, he is APC, and he will ever remain to be APC till death. And therefore, this time around, no one excludes him from the APC for any reason whatsoever. Because believe me, the whole world now knows it. If not deliberate act, we go use the law, because we're not going to push. We go use the law for law clear that deliberate act. Because they have allow anybody again or put it at the back burner. So we are galvanizing. We are preparing like every other of the other one day where they prepare for 2028. You know, Dr. Sumana Kamara, they prepare for 2028 because they will see players and Dr. Sumana for 2028. The other one day, will see them, with the people at 2028. Who is anyone in the APC for stop Sumana say enough for participate in 2028? We don't give them leverage enough. Pass mark enough fine. This time here, if not fair to go fair from now till 2028, law will fair than the court. Then the law will tell you say we not get right. Then we will say okay, no problem. But you don't come back. I will not ever tolerate this kind of nonsense again. The leniency don't do. Doc, you don't ever hear me and talk this kind of way. From wherever can be me.
Yeah, you look angry, Ben.
From almost 20 years, you don't ever hear me and talk this kind of way. No, you don't know me for talk this kind of way. But believe me, you don't kind of thought. Enough is enough. We cannot let these people sink us. open the playing field. Let the man go lost. Then we all know say don't lost. They'll rally around, they all win. Then we'll win 2028. But if not to that, we'll go be a back way. But we're not going to take it from anybody. So now that's no more.
I want to ask you one more question before we try for end this. Do you think the decision by the APC party for not go to court after the announcement of the election actually impede the APC party for any kind of a redress or any kind of an argument about this election? Because a lot of people think the election is going to be repeated in 6 months' time, and a lot of people that would not understand, they actually believe in this, because I don't engage some folks in a salon when I Sierra Leoneans then say, well, the election get forward and cause. So you think say that was a big mistake on the own side, for at least no matter what the situation, yes, we not trust the court, but not the legal system at the country. Just for go put that alone, it don't give you a hanger in case anything happen. Do you think say a mistake?
Well, the APC gets in leadership, and therefore, who am I to tell them what to do? They are the leadership, and then they can do what they want for the. But Section 35 of the Constitution no allow any political party for do that kind of thing. Now they get the best lawyers in this country. They were able to read that party and understand them very clearly. But also, let me draw to mind something, Doc. In 1996, where Dr. John Kemp-Smart can stand with the UNP, United National People's Party. When they read the results, Dr. Kemp-Smart challenged the results. He go to Supreme Court. It takes 4 years before the Supreme Court finally come and say, Dr. John Kemp-Smart, you actually win this case here. 4 years. So, hey, I don't know. Maybe now that same kind of thing the APC, the afraid say, if they go to court, that same kind of thing they go happen to them. The presidents, they don't happen. But I don't know. What in the leadership get in mind for take the decision. But then one example I will give you is to make you somebody afraid for going to court. But apart from that, though, there is an even greater, big, equally important court in the name of the Salon Parliament. That parliament where you see.
That was the next question I have been asked you. Go ahead.
That parliament where you see, Doc, it gets all the powers enshrined in that same constitution, where they go summon all the parties that were involved in this election, from Kone, one of the chief electoral commissioner, to the Carter Center, to the National Election Watch, new Marcela Sambade, everybody will give any evidence, come with them. That parliament get that power there. But you know, we're able to do that if we MPs and see layout. Because now therefore bring up the matter. So the leadership of parliament. But if they're not there, then it becomes a problem. And so now that the hold up. Now we MPs and they know they enjoy the benefits of being a member of parliament. Then they out.
With the
they respect the party, they honor the party, they stay out. That is good. We already say at the end of the day, now dialogue, now this get for end. In 2012, the SLPP boycott government also, the same way. 2012, John Opojo Benjamin, Mr. Banja Chidansi, as Secretary General, let's say, they know they go to parliament, they know they go to council. And Eskoroma and the body of Christ at that time, they come together, prevail on them and talk, and things they happen. They go to parliament, things they go on. I don't know what President Bio they do along that line there, and that kind of similar thing. But that may happen. So at the end of the day, the table is the end. The table is the end. And God in power.
By God's power. Ajibu Jallo say, BMT is an intelligent, fine professional, congenial, progressive, and genuine in all his political pursuits. I wish our leader listened to his words with profit. Al Hassan, yeah, go ahead.
Doc, you know, say now kind of not like is APC. We talk through the scene and party activity. They get PTI, you know, like the APC, you know, SLPP agent, you know, Madabi they work for. Now they send for Camp Wellis APC. Through no day, you know, for through that problem. You know, for through inside APC lie no more. Why is he lie? Now they get the most money and they give money back to stop the lie.
Yeah. Tell me about. Yeah, definitely. And that's not the biggest problems we will get. And lie na something we know the last. no matter how you hide, the true girl for come through. Sand Bangura say, Doctor, thank you for this. We want to make it known that until APC creates a level playing field for all candidates to contest for any position in the APC, believe you me, the APC will continue to be in disarray. And he also say we are ready. For spark quickly. Hello?
Yes. Good afternoon, Doctor.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. Now that's so.
I'm concerned citizen calling from Washington.
Okay, go ahead.
Just want to thank you guys very much. Me, I'm not partisan. In fact, I never vote in salon. In fact, I never register for vote in a salon because only in the left salon, like the one party system will be get will not be in the vote.
Okay.
But it's very refreshing. So I mean, you Doc, as always, are very honest and very truthful and very balanced, and it's very refreshing to see your guests the same way. And I wish APC had more voices like you guys, because you guys are very reasonable, and we thank you for that. Next question, what I get, since you guys are both party loyalists, why make the party need to open the flag bearing process to the public, where people just go vote? Like, I mean, Doc, you know about our process here in the United States, our primary process, where people get involved and vote for the flag bearer instead of the party choosing, party leadership choosing someone. That is my first question. And my second question, I want to open it broadly for Yaru and intake, especially what happened at Gabon, with all these coups that happen in Africa and especially in our region. How will I feel say this will play inside your politics also, and with the United States also banning this travel ban, and in extension we'll wait for the EU report to come out and see what NNC get for do. How will I feel say all this will affect our country or the politics?
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Let me BMT, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Well, I just want to say before I even continue to say, not surprised tomorrow if you say that they cost Mama because of this. Because that they happen, and the next you get for happy. Now, my coach now don't encourage that the APC. We don't point to party back. So tomorrow, if you hear they cost me, Mama, not surprised. But here is what I have to say, because I always don't see them. As I mean, the tell person the cost Mama because one way read from what they born me in me 55 years now. Now the tell I will begin listening to cost Mama because if you don't cost any cost one not way read, then go to hell with you. Go sit down. But in response to the question where the person we asked about opening the political space for the flag bearer, the constitution opener. Now we executive, now local. We constitution opener. So everybody will meet the criteria. Now we own executive 9 day micromanager and moderator to how they want to be. So that no one for let you be part of it, you will not be part of it. That is the whole thing here. And that is what we are going to fight against. We can no longer let a handful of people put me behind. But as to the political climate about coups and no coups and everything, we just pray, say, let the right thing be done in Sierra Leone. Because we know they and that kind waiting and call the coup or no coup. We don't run almost up to 5 elections, we don't run so now successfully without anybody in coup. And so we want to continue along that trend day, where we enjoy democracy, like how they enjoy and so. But the one that when at the father of democracy, when they don't see some kind of baru day inside election, they don't stamp their foot and begin ban people them from visa for going to America. Thank God, me and you two not get that problem. Eh? If I want to left now, I just know now one way ticket, I will say, Dr. Man, buy one way ticket for me at the Canada Arizona next tomorrow. They can't. But we begin to wonder, why is BMT becoming so emotional about this? I have plan A, B, C, and D, as you know, Doc. If I go there, I go join UCF, run that TPN program there, it will become much more successful and it will become so explosive. You know that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't at the ground. Let help for better the lives of people down here. While not there and for tell we the wrong thing and the right thing they do, let me say that for complement and accommodate some of the things they own at the say, so that we will enlighten the people in this country, let see light, not into political landscape inside and don't blindfold them and lie by them, but about political leaders them. They lie they don't lie by people about Sumana look at smart. Then they lie with impunity. The man sit down, you know, go no side. And they lie by. So that can't hear. So I'm so happy that I did the program today. And I just want to appreciate you and thank you so very much. But if there's any other question, I'm willing to answer that.
We'll just get 2 more comments, then we end up. The other comment is Abdullah says, BMT, I totally agree with your stance on Sam Sumana's position in the APC, and I have no doubt about his reinstatement in the party. But I caution disregard for others' choices of Samura. You read the question?
Yes.
He said,
well,
yeah, go ahead.
Doc, like I said no more, already, we don't say Samura Kama 2028. And so, now right, Doc, me, if you ask me, now right, I like to go 10 times. Now right.
Let them
open the space. Let all men participate.
Yep.
If you want to go 10 times, now right. Raila Odinga, na ide perfect pass. So not a 5th time, you don't go to 5th time. 5 times. Raila Odinga na Kenya. So you cannot say if Dr. Samura Kamara wants to go back, you must stop a move. No more. That about who will be the play. Not allowed to play again. Then you feel open, let all men participate. If Dr. Samura Kamara continue for win people and you mention them, they continue for win people and you still continue for be flag bearer. But not entertain any kind of barou for put and day no more because for the sake of put and day, no. Now that will fight against this time around. Let him win genuinely and we will support him. Even when some of people say not win genuinely, we can support him. We're going to build we fight very hard for that. So now that's it.
All right. Before we go to the last caller, let me just do the last comments. Then we take one call. Ferdinand Maurice Johnson say, Mr. BMT is saying the fact, and if only the leadership will take this advice, then it will be better for this party. All right, caller, who's you call from and what you want to say quickly because we don't go out of time now.
Hello, Dr. Manko, sir. It's Abdullah. I call from Nigeria.
Mr. Abdullah, how do you do? Go ahead for BMT.
Thank God. Yeah. I just make a follow-up to the question where or the comments where I made today. Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. BMT, for your frankness. And I totally agree with you stand from some Sumana statement. And personally, I'm not saying acquisition now we get progression in the organization some Sumana and the DCC party. What is the way they talk of the hierarchy? Sorry, I'm not part of it. What I refer to saying is glad you don't clarify because I'm not saying there's anything wrong for people that will feel the Samoa and a choice for come up to Samoa 2028 or whatever it is. Just like you and other people we will support some Sumana, that's fine. We order to all decent APC members to fight for letting open the political space, let everybody get their playing ground. Yeah, that's not one. And the other thing I want to say, I don't get this conversation with other APC members and non-APC members about this Manuko thing. I think which members they add to the fear of finding this place that or anything other than Mamikos. I know especially remember the really cost Mamikos way you will talk. I mean, so let me call the people that will on the course with a bit at all, but let me know the part of supporting the ACC or ADC now with the cost Mamikos. No, this center will take offense of that. And that's what just wanted to make the BMT. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. BMT, quick
Yeah,
answer.
well, I totally agree with them. I mean, that we need to open the playing field, and then the one that they cost mommy because we not countenance them, we not support them. We not be know this pass here, but then can't here. And we get to put a stop to that. Let the leadership put a stop to that. But what is strange here is that the leadership not officially one day condemn all them amicus here. But say we not in support of them amicus here. You know?
Yeah, you did off screen now. All right. I don't know what happened, but BMT just go off. Okay. Maybe okay. All right, it's coming. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Now we BMT. Hear me? You hear me, BMT? You hear me? All right. BMT, they hear me?
Yeah, they hear me, Doc?
Yeah, they hear you.
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you. You hear me?
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you clearly.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, me they hear you.
All right. So what's in the way forward?
Me say they hear you.
What's in the way forward?
Yes, so like I been say.
Yeah, go ahead.
The way forward is let the APC leadership be able to bring everybody together, players for fight waiting and the fight so even with the members of parliament not doing. For fight waiting and the fight so now with even with the members of parliament, and then also for begin prepare now for.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, it seems like BMT you heard them call don't begin. All right, I'll go bring and come back. All right. So I've been to talk to Brima Michael Turay when BMT. A lot of Unasabiam. Okay. It's coming back.
You know.
Yeah.
Now internet.
Ahead. Yeah, I know. Yeah, go ahead. Let's round that up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You hear me?
The internet. Yeah, we hear you. Correct. We hear you. Yes. Yeah. I think internet don't mess up. We hear you clearly, but now you freeze actually, but we hear you clearly. That was Brima Michael Turay, Una Sabiam as BMT. I've been former deputy PRO na APC North America. Then he left Good Salon. He go be former communication director for the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. He been talk to me from Freetown. As we all know, the internet is messing up now. But throughout the interview, the first 2-3 minutes of the interview, the same thing happens. But later, okay. Then now it happened again. So we just want to tell them plenty thank you for this wonderful interview. What I want to say before I end this interview, this program is that I know say there are so many animosities, so many disgruntlements, a lot of problem within the APC party, and I still call on the APC party for make. Okay, it's still coming. I just call on the APC party. The APC is bigger than anybody. if we know they take a look at waiting don't pass for the past 2 elections, where so much stress, where we incur. Brima, BMC, you hear me? You hear me? BMC, you hear me? Yeah. BMC, you hear me? Yeah, you know they hear me. You know they hear me at all. Yeah. BMC, they hear me?
I hear you, but the internet they foul you. They foul. You don't even bring me up now. I hear you clear.
You there on? You there up? You there live? Yeah. Well, the internet is just messing up my salon. Now a big problem. The time where I've been in that salon, I've been getting the same problem. In fact, not so the internet no more I've been the problem, because I've been getting a little bit of the speed was a little bit okay. One of the biggest problems where I've been getting at salon where I've been deep and broadcast. You go deep and broadcast, so like they go just go off. And sometimes now the crucial time when you try for bringing results, where result they come, where they put on na the screen. As you decide for experience no more light, they just go on off. Sometimes it can take 30 minutes. Yeah, it's still yeah. So that's not the situation where we get for take a look at. We don't get so many problems within the APC party since 2017. BMC, you hear me? You there live? I don't bring you up na the screen. I don't know why you know this here. I think na your internet. BMC, you hear me?
I hear you.
Well,
Okay.
just
I hear you.
yeah.
I hear you. Now the internet they foul. I hear you.
Yeah, go ahead and say something, and let us close. What's in the way forward?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Go ahead.
The way forward is me just want for appeal to the leadership of the APC for let a series in why they will bring everybody on board. Now a united APC now will win an election. A divided APC.
Boom. It don't boom again. Oh, salute. These are some of the things where we all supposed for good fed for. Good services, na the country, At least somebody good in na the country get good internet and reliable electricity. But look at that. Look what's in they go on anyway. It's just a mess, a mess. All right. So yeah, I just they can talk what's in BMT be they try for talk, because at the same team itself they try for talk. For say the APC right now, the only way we'll go able for win an election, first unity supposed within the party. Very important. For people them like we so way they come out, so they forget for tell the party the truth. I think we supposed to be an asset. Any good leader, any sincere leader, where they listen people like we so, when they come now public or even privately, when they tell them same, this now XYZ. If you not do this, now this now they happen. We do 1 term, 2 term, 3 term, multiple times. People waiting with the talk now in the camp. I think then come people and they in advanced societies, Western societies, those people are assets for the party, But no, we now the bogeyman. We the one for talk now. Then say, hey, Dr. Mankota, you not even like the party. Me, I doubt Dr. Mankota in membership na the party, because they talk like APC. What do you mean? I know they talk like APC. For you want to say for lie, na APC they talk? No. APC na a decent party, and if you're not a decent person, you get for treat everybody decently. And one of the way they treat everybody decently, not lie anybody, or not lie to anybody. Tell them the truth, especially with leaders. Them tell them, say, Mr. Leader, this now the right way. Let we go this way. Not say whenever a leader says something, everybody they just say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Now no more. Every time now yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Now it will get no more. I think say now a problem. So we get 5 years to go. Actually, it's 3 years, because the next convention is supposed to take place in 3 years' time. Now, I hear BBM to the talk say, already flies don't begin come out, wait, and they say, Samora 2028. It's all good. It's all good. If Samora want for run for 2028 again, why not? But let we allow everybody for run. That's all. Because sometimes the one them way you think say now the best candidates them for win national election, not to them. Not to them at all. If we bring everybody run, everybody go, you go run, you go lose. Like some people they wait and lose. They allow them for run, wait and lose. They don't get any kind of complaint for say they not agree for make a run, they not agree for make a run. So some of them say APC need to be democratized. That's not something we I just want to tell we brothers and sisters and the APC say APC is a very fine party. To be honest with you, it's a fine party. And if you like APC, if you like me, forget about the APC. If you like me, not forget for tell me the truth. Respectfully, not to by cause, not to by chastising, not to tell me the truth respectfully. Say, Dr. Mankota, like where some people then sometimes I can say something when I'm mistaken, then they come and say, Doctor, this is not to the right not to the correct information. This one is not the correct information. I appreciate that. And I believe say leaders are the same thing. Leaders the way smart and sincere, because now some of the attributes of a good leader you get for be smart and sincere too. So we have a long way to go. Let's continue try for take a look at what happened, why we lost this election again, and try for see if the fault is from us, which I totally believe say the fault is actually from us. Some of the faults, not all. Some of the faults. I know say the SLPP also contributed greatly for we downfall, for we lost one. For example, they don't allow for people there for go the APC for go campaign southeast. They attribute them to the Mamikos. I know. Even though I not agree with the Mamikos, but I not think say an excuse for block somebody or campaign. If you want for listing that person there, fine. If you not want for listening, I'm not going to the campaign, but not block somebody for saying not for go campaign. So the problems they will get, not so exclusively an APC problem, but now we focus on the APC problems, because those are the things that we can solve now, and that is the unity of the party. By God's power, we all they go on 2028. We they go on. Hey, blah. Let everybody go try your luck. If I try my luck, I fail, I will be the first person with it now before say, hey, the one way win, now in will they follow. The same thing if I win, I believe say the one they win I'm my opponent, then they come back and say, Doctor, it's your time, so we are with you. That's good democracy, right? And the best democracy way we're supposed to. When I just look at the dynamics of politics na salon. Anybody when a smart person we don't follow salon politics, you cannot win election by your own people alone. It's not possible. The way salon politics done them, equally divided. We talk about that in 2017. We talk about that in 2023. And all what we say, it was correct. Now this program, some of them are witness. Before the election, maybe 5, 6 months before the election, I look at the division where they go on a salon. I always the kind of this program I say this division they kill the APC chance for win this election. When I look at the infiltration where the SLPP they infiltrate the north, nobody cares. Nobody cares. The leadership are bent on, blocking other leaders then where they're facing a threat for them for succeed. We did panda one day. Look at what happened. We lost. You see, now the reason this way are adamant. You see, if you understand me very carefully, me now somebody way very, very frank. Now that make way I begin see some issues, whether na my family level or na the political level. Quick, I they come and I begin one say, hey, this is a threat. This is something that we need to take care of. This is the cause problem. It a cause problem. If you not listen to me, hey, you go bots. You know they come back to me say, "La, support you because you don't go bots. You want to forget an excuse for say, oh, that bot, not because I've been run around." Well, I tell what I've been telling you, say they run around, they run around, they go bought something. You say, I will forget about that. If you go bought, if you come to me, brah, not to the run what they done. I tell you, say, now the run way they run, now you make it bought. So now in some people they're not like me with, because from the beginning I tell the APC say, hey, if you will not stop the division, if you will not try for strategize, the APC will lose the election. And when we lost the election, so many films they excuse them, they come na social media and all over the way they call. No makes me do. Like that make I been tell you say we need to stop. So this now another lesson we will get for land within the APC and say, you know what? The only way we will be able to succeed for make we come together as a party, respect each other's opinion. You don't need to follow everybody opinion, but diverse opinion now a prerequisite for good outcome. You look at all the opinions, some of them are trash opinion, but then come in. Can't put everything, then you begin to pick the non from the sense. Then you take the sense. Separate the non from the sense, you take the sense. That's what a leader supposed to do. That's what a political party supposed to do. We get an opportunity now because of what happened. So for make we able to go back and sit down and say XYZ was not implemented correctly. We should have done better. That's need for be improved. All them things and they go able to help we for make we succeed. But if not, what you expect? So I want to thank Mr. BMT, Brima Michael Turay, for coming at the program and can express your opinion and frustration, because the way they talk, they see the anger. And again for be angry because it bad. We all angry. When you look at the APC party, I'm going to tell you, say the APC party is the most popular party in our salon. Yeah, somebody will tell me, say, but why they lost the election? Well, popularity is different from voting. Okay? It can be popular, but if you not get a message, they get the votes where you need. Good message, now a prerequisite for success na any election. Okay? And unity. So you look at this most popular party in our salon, then they humiliate we like waiting. They talk say, we've been done bubble them before, now uppercut we they give them. And you look at the strategies, you see clearly for saying Madabio could be beaten very easily. Hey, Papa God, do you give me a chance for make I be the flag bearer na APC? Let una see how would they beat the SLPP. Una give me a chance, okay? Una give me a chance for make I be the flag bearer na APC. If una give me a chance, una go see the strategies what would they put for beat the SLPP. It's very clear. The SLPP could be beaten very easily. This election way pass so. Now the most opportune election for the APC party. Because you know why? The SLPP government already don't make things very easy for we. But why? Why we're not able to take advantage of some of them mistakes the way the SLPP been they make? We focus on attacking each other. Down they not qualify, or you not to even real APC. Now pan this petty stuff with the panomote. By the time we wake up, the SLPP are already gone. Look at Post-Loco, 27,000. Post-Loco. This is almost the same thing last year, last election. With all the mistakes the way Madam don't make for the past 5 years. You know, I give the benefit of the doubt for the 2018 because now we've been in the power, you understand? But 2023, after Madam the mistakes the way he don't make, he even able for bring another 27,000 at Post-Loco. What's up with that? With all this boku talk way I been hearing, what's up with that? Look at Cambia, 30-something thousand. Yeah, you go one time and say, oh, now because of Kande Yumkela, to hell with them kind of excuse then they. Cambia is APC stronghold. It doesn't matter. Okay? If we do diligence, if we be minimize Kande Yumkela impact na Cambia. Well, I know you talk about Falaba in Karine. So you see, one of the problems we will get is the greed. Now, in feel with people now the APC, the greed. Everybody now survival of the fittest. Without strong no more now in the survive. Now in the kill whistle. We can change this, ladies and gentlemen. We can change this mayhem way they go on at the APC party. But when I need for entrust people, then we smart, we intelligent, we know what thing they go on, and we sincere. Because one of the prerequisites for success is sincerity. You get to be sincere, you know. But every time they say, you know, they behave like APC. With how APC they behave for lie. Me, some people then tell me, say, Dr. Mankota, you too truthful. You too sincere. You not go succeed in APC. Yeah. People then don't tell me that. They say, me, are too truthful. I know they succeed in APC. I say, well, if because of me sincerity, now I make I know they succeed in APC, I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Because if me, I begin to lie to you, and they lie me way to power. To be honest with you, I go lie when I didn't have power. And I don't want that. Within a million understanding of leadership. The people then vote for you because they trust you. They entrust you their life. The last thing what you go do is for, you know, look at that trust and destroy them. Now the reason this so always they do so, not only because now today I begin to from way me small. That's who I am. Then bring me up, then made me with trust. I come up on one of the biggest chieftaincy na salon. Okay? You know how people then they tell me leadership na God na get time. But trustworthiness, credibility, and sincerity, now you they make up for yourself. You can be a leader, but if you're not sincere and trustworthy, leadership na nothing. Na nothing. You know. So I may be very much interested in leadership, that's alone. But at the end of the day, that particular decision has to be made by God. It be not make from the time where them born me. God be not destined for say whether me get for be a leader or not. You know. So, but now that make I not worry much about the leadership situation between me and whatever I engage on. I worry about how I go treat you as a human being, where you go entrust me. Because if you trust me, nothing not the way you're afraid for do for me. You get the mind for give me power because you know see me not trustworthy. You get the mind for give me money because you know see me not trustworthy. And anything where they make I become a good leader, you're not afraid. You know, let me just take this two comments and I will end up. Ajib Jalo say, I am very worried. Our leadership continues to trivialize the importance of unity within the party. APC must unite at all costs. We need leadership that understand and can cultivate unity. Yeah, Ajib Jalo, you are totally correct. And that's also my worry. All right. I understand say still the wounds are very fresh. I understand that. But by this time, I they expect for make the leadership supposed for sit down and start for prepare for put things them together on how we go able for bring everybody together and unite as a party. We cannot do that. The leadership has to do that because right now them be the leaders them. We get for follow them. Even we disagree with them, we still have to follow them. And then be the leaders them. So I hope so with all this Yagba way they go around, then go start for put things then together. Hey, 5 years not far. Not far at all. So Ajib Jalo, thank you very much for that. Ablachi say the local and foreign observers and our international partners have now made us understand what BO meant by his uppercut win. Exactly. Now uppercut anyway, but in any case, let's focus on resolving our own problem. Would they beat SLPP next election if we sincere and serious for make we unite the party? Ajibu Jalo, if I announce my candidacy, I know say you will be one of my managers, huh? Ajibu Jalo will be one of my campaign managers. Because now very good man. I mean they see him now this campaign. Ajibu Jalo try you. They all over. They help the campaign. Thank you very much, my brother. You know, you want it. You not do it in vain. Yes, we lost. We lost, but you do what you get for do. And not you know more. A lot of people them back then do what you then get for do. You know, the problem we've been getting is even the last minute, three days to election, we still they tell we supporters then say the election not get for take place. Me go na salon 4 days to election. Now I go na salon. Now this are the no more na the way them call the election not get for take place. No, I don't worry about that. Say this not trouble. And what are they do? Now we leaders then do them. And then they go around and put all them kind of nonsense thing then the way they don't say not to think way they're not supposed to do themselves. Me I vex because if you go tell you supporters and say the election not get for take place, then they believe. That make some people the way they go around and talk all kind of nonsense, they don't understand actually what happened. But anyway, not to the time this for talk again. We just they sit down, they listen. Now we focus on solving our internal problem. Well, that is it for today. I believe say we don't come to the end of the program. I got problem with me Facebook. Okay, that make I just send una the YouTube, and since the last time, I think was the last week, the live streaming they go through with my account. So now that make I send una the YouTube link for una. I go see whether this week or if they're able for make. I'll be not send some kind of a report to Facebook and see what thing they go on. hopefully then go able for fix them before next week. If not, definitely the week after that, then go able for fix everything. I will come back normal. So I just want to thank Mr. Brima Michael Turay for the program, for can talk to we. And I hope see a lot of una enjoy the program. Yes, the first 5 minutes of the program being get internet issue, and the last few minutes also get, but largely the program was very successful when he I think say he used his cell phone. The program was the signal was very very good. So I want for tell him plenty thank you. And for una we don't listen, una take Brahma Michael Turay in advice seriously. If you are a very good APC person, not to the Boku talk and follow by all costs, no more. So please do that, okay? And also I want to thank concerned citizen we called me from I think New York, and also obliged to say from New Jersey. Una thank you. So next week we'll go see una back the same place and the same time. Good night.